एक गजाल आसा ती म्हणजे 16B ची तुम्ही सांगले की फाटल्या 2-3 बोर्डां भितर जी अप्रुव्हल्स दिल्या
ना फाटल्या 2-3 बोर्ड नो सगळे 16B चे जे अप्रुव्हल
All 16B
because government has not given the final letter.
You are going to scrutinize all 16B permissions.
Whether it takes 45 days or 60 days.
Not only provisional.
Not only provisional. Because see, let's put it like this. Whether it is first notification or second notification, still the government has not given the final approval. Still it is all subject matter. It's a matter which is sub judice in the court. While it is sub judice in the court, I want to ask the Chief Town Planner. We have asked James Matthew, we have appointed him as the chairman of the committee with the convener as a CTP. We'll put some people on the board. We have already decided some town planners on the board, and let them assess case by case. If it takes 45 days or 60 days, it's not a problem. There's no hurry.
All permissions.
All permissions, whether the regulations that were there, whether there's any violation of the regulation. If there's a violation of the regulation, then we will take it up again in the board. What is sub judice? The court is hearing the matter. It's a very sensitive matter. 16B is a very important section which is passed by legislation. It is required. It is required to help the people and the society. But then it is whether we have faltered somewhere, let them take it and make a presentation and provide a black and white report to the board. Then if we find that if the regulations have been violated somewhere, those cases will be knocked off. There is no question of any case or any non-development slope or any case, such cases where if there is any, I'm not saying there is, but then if I want to start afresh, while that goes on, the cases of 16B will go on. There is no stopping of 16B, but with thorough verification. Somebody has to take onus for every case that is presented to the board.
विशेषतः एक गजाल आसा की रिजनल प्लॅन 2021 सोंपलो. आता तुमकां नवीन रिजनल प्लॅन तयार करप.
बरोबर.
रिजनल प्लॅन तयार करता म्हळ्यार की आमगेल जाल्यार सगळें कोफुसांव जाता. माय क्वेश्चन इज व्हेरी सिंपल. 16B कित्याक केल्लें? तुम्ही केल्लें 16B केस टू केस बेसिसाक.
No, let me put it like
now
this.
that you are going to prepare a new regional plan.
No.
Scrap 16B.
No, there is no reason why you should scrap 16. Why you should scrap a legislation? That's not happening. You don't need to scrap a legislation. What I just mentioned, that we need to take some international consultants or national consultants on who chief secretary we are appointing, ask the chief secretary to identify. So let him follow the due process. When we get some consultants on board, then let there be deliberation. Generally, preparation of a regional plan takes a lot of time. So during that course, we cannot put the system to a halt. And also one thing is that you must understand, there has to be scope for modification or scope if some people come, because you cannot say once A is done, nothing can done. No, system has to be very dynamic. And system has to be transparent and accountable. What I want to mention to you is
the general perception is
when
16B institutionalized corruption.
No, that is, it depends on how the public sees it and who's sitting in that particular place. I am sitting here to do justice to the society and to the people and to maintain, I just mentioned at the beginning of this interview, the uniqueness of the state of Goa. And also second thing is, my chief minister has put faith in me. I will not break his trust. I will ensure that the chief minister's ease of doing business is taken to a different level altogether beyond everybody's imagination and expectation. And this ease of doing business, I am going to make it more simpler. And we must, even if you talk of tomorrow's regional plan or you talk of any kind of ODP, it has to be backed by the support of a consultant, town planning consultants, specialized town planning consultants, without which no ODP or nothing will be given permission by the board. There may be a lot of resentment to the decisions I am taking, but I have also informed our party that, Baba, these are the things that I want to do. Our chief minister, these are the things that we need to do. As a result of which, that brings more faith of the public into the system and investors into the system. These investors are not coming to Goa to fill our pockets. They are coming here to do business so they can generate employment for the people. This is how you need to look at investment coming to the state of Goa. Investment doesn't mean that you look at investor filling your pockets here, and I'm not here for that.
तुम्ही म्हणतात की रिजनल प्लॅन तयार करपाची प्रक्रिया रोखडीच सुरू जातली.
ना, हांवें सांगून रोखडी सुरू जातली म्हणून.
जाल्ली आता 21 सोंपलें. आता करपा जाय ते प्लॅनिंग.
पण पहिले म्हाका हे प्रोसेस तरी चालू समजून तरी दी. आताच हांवें सेड टू यू दॅट इट टेक्स टाइम टू अंडरस्टँड.
तुमकां रिजनल प्लॅनाचो प्रोसेस समजुपा टाइम जाय.
ना, म्हाका
यू हॅव बीन अ लेजिस्लेटर फॉर सो मेनी इयर्स, मिनिस्टर इन द कॅबिनेट फॉर सो मेनी
इयर्स. But what happens, I want to do it in a very different way. I want to get a consultant on board. I want to appoint a consultant. I want a consultant to make suggestions. And today, like I said to you, that lots of these issues are sub judice. You get somebody, let them make presentations. First, let us identify and then take stakeholders together and move forward. And same time, I want to mention to you that when we are doing planning for the state of Goa, the uniqueness of villages, people come for the beauty of Goa. That uniqueness, they don't want to see a high rise in the villages. This uniqueness on the coastal belt has to be maintained. There has to be some sort of limitation in what scope that you want to give those ODPs to function.